Hey everybody, it's been a while, but doing another video here. Hopefully I'll get some more guitar content going pretty quickly. I do have a couple new pedals to demo and got my little setup here a little nicer. We are. But anyway, we're going to do a short Bible study. 1 Peter 3:15, but in your hearts honor Christ the Lord as holy, always being prepared to make a defense to anyone who asks you for a reason for the hope that is in you, yet do it with gentleness and respect. So I was sitting around thinking about this a little bit. A lot of people have a hard time giving their testimony or inviting people to church or anything like that. I used to just go into work, and it was unintentional. But a friend of mine, coworker, told me the impact it had. All I was doing is I was going into work and I was telling people how much fun I had over the weekend. And at the time, I was going to a specific church that had a group, and we would go out to restaurants, we'd go to movies, we'd hang out, we'd go do fun things. And it was always associated with this group that I was in. And that friend from work told me that because of me sharing with him these fun things that I was doing, it stuck with him. And he eventually he started going to my church, kind of unbeknownst to me. And he started inviting family members to his church, to the church we were going to. And eventually, if I remember correctly, and this happened a while back, but I think he had an uncle that was really old, that was, almost on his deathbed. And that uncle ended up accepting Christ at the church. And this friend shared with me that it was because I just simply was going to work and talking about my weekend. And I think we lose that. We lose the simple idea, of just sharing what's going on in our hearts and our lives or whatever. We think it has to be this big ordeal where I've got to sit you down and I've got to open up the Bible and I've got to share with you what God put on my heart. And there is a place for that. I definitely believe that. But I believe that if we share what God's doing in our lives, over our weekends or evenings, or how much fun our kids are having at church, that more people might actually want to go to church, and they might see for themselves that life at church isn't as scary as they thought. I have an older brother who hadn't been going to church in a long time, and I shot a little video for him, showing him what they had going on in my church. It was a video of they had out in the parking lot, they were doing a little circus, or not a circus, a fair. They had little rides and food trucks and all that kind of stuff. And I just said to him, we didn't have this growing up. And it was just at that point trying to make it seem a little more interesting to him. But do what you got to do. But so anyway, when you're at work, when you're talking to your friends, it doesn't have to be, this huge testimony. It can just be simply saying, I did this with my, my church friends. I did this with my church friends. We had a really good time. And, if you keep it like that, they may be more open to saying, hey, next time you guys get together, can I come? Or they might look into it themselves, or at least they know that you go to church. And if your actions and your faith line up, they might, be interested in what you're talking about. So anyway, that is our quick little Bible study today. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful day, and that you're doing well. God bless you guys. Take care. Bye.